making minestrone.
Minestrone! For those who don't know, we are eating our way through this book, 1,000 Foods to Eat Before You Die. And as Miles said, the world's most famous vegetable soup, minestrone. Well, Miles, have you ever had minestrone before? We're going to make ours from scratch. It's pretty popular soup. You can get many different types in the grocery store, have canned versions, but we are going to make our own. We've got a lot of
chicken broth.
Yeah, that's a turkey broth from our Thanksgiving dinner that we had. You can watch that video. We made that a few weeks ago. Some white beans, great northern beans.
Is this bacon?
Yeah, even though minestrone is a vegetable soup, we're gonna put a little meat in it.
Oh.
And we got some vegetables here as well.
Carrots, celery, beans.
Green beans, zucchini, Savoy cabbage. There's a video we did on the Savoy cabbage years and years ago when you were just a little guy. All right, let's start cooking.
Yep.
So we've got these great northern beans dried. You could have just gotten a couple cans, but we're gonna go all out and do some making these fresh, or at least from dried beans. We're gonna do a quick soak instead of an overnight soak, so we're gonna rinse and sort them in a large pot and add 1 pound of beans to 6 to 8 cups hot water. And then bring to a rapid boil for 2 minutes. Here's our beans boiling away for 2 minutes, and to keep it from overflowing, we got this awesome trick where you just put the spoon over the top. Keeps the water from boiling over. All right, so our quick soak is done. Now we're at the part where we're just going to be cooking it. We're just going to cover these beans with about 2 inches of water and bring that to a simmer. And that's going to go for another hour. So first steps here of this soup is just bean cooking for 2 hours. Nicole, you're crying. I've been getting those beans ready. She's been doing some prep work on our veggies.
Getting started. Yeah, that was a spicy one.
Okay, well there's our beans. They've been cooking for an hour. We did add a half a teaspoon of salt. We're gonna just take that off the heat. And then over here, we've got 1/3 cup of olive oil that we are going to add some bacon. Recipe called for pancetta, but our local grocery store was out, so we're going with some bacon instead. We're just gonna fry that up in the olive oil. All right, that's getting really crispy. We're gonna add our onions in. Cook these up until they're soft. That's been cooking for 4 minutes. What's next, Nicole?
Well, we got some diced zucchini, some green beans, and some potatoes.
Stir that up in another 4 minutes. It's got some nice color.
I chose not to peel the potatoes. I hope that's not offensive to anyone.
Bananas all over the world.
Well, these baby yellow potatoes, they barely have any. I think it's fine.
Okay, 4 minutes.
We've got some kale here that's been chopped.
Dark.
All my chopping, and some, I just put it back in the bag. This is that Savoy cabbage, shaved.
We've done a Savoy before, when the kids were little. I said that earlier, but
You did say that earlier. It was good. We put lime juice and garlic in it, I think, if I remember right.
I'm just gonna cook that down until it's wilted.
Yes.
That is just a lot of vegetables. Nicole mentioned it looks like a salad.
Well, it is right now. It's a warm salad. There's no broth yet. I got 2 cans of diced tomatoes, drained most of their liquid.
Let's just simmer this for
Well,
an
with
hour.
the broth.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Tomatoes
Our
and
turkey broth.
oh no, my deli container is leaking on me. This is still partially frozen, but she's going in.
So that block of ice has melted. Just took a few minutes. We're going to bring this up to a simmer and let that simmer for an hour covered. But I did want to mention that you should watch our Thanksgiving turkey broth video if you haven't, because that's where we made this turkey stock broth from our leftover bones from our Thanksgiving turkey this year. All right, we're going to let that simmer for an hour. Now we are going to drain these beans, and we're going to preserve the liquid because we may use that in our soup. And we've got roughly half the beans left in the pot, and then we've got the other half here. We're going to puree them. And then add it into our soup. All right, there's our bean puree. We used about a cup of this reserve liquid in there with it. We are gonna add that and the rest of these white beans into our pot. Sorry, I'm the only one left awake here at 11 at night. So it's a little hard for me to do this and film, but we're getting it done. There we have it. I've added all those beans and the puree into here. We're gonna bring that back up to a simmer, let that go for 15 minutes, and salt and pepper it, and then we're pretty much done. Well, like I said, it's 11 at night. We are gonna put this in the refrigerator and have it tomorrow for dinner. Okay, now we're got this dished up. Everyone's sitting around the table getting ready to try minestrone.
We've got some Italian soppressata and some bread. We've got some Parmesan to put on top. Some shaved Parmesan. That'll give us a nice little salty flavor. You want some cheese on yours?
Are these tomatoes?
Mm-hmm. Want some cheese on yours?
I want cheese. I want cheese.
Give it a few minutes to taste it.
Is it hot?
Yeah, it's actually pretty hot. I really like the veggies. It's really nice. And the beans. I don't think I've seen white beans, but they're really good. And the veggies and the broth make a good combo, and it's really good, I think.
Soup.
I don't want to have any tomatoes.
Mmm.
Hot? Too hot.
I mean, it's not bad, but it's not good. It's fine. It's probably still a little too hot for me, though.
Yeah, well, Jason deserves the praise for babysitting this soup until like midnight last night. I really like the fact that the beans were blended because it makes the broth a little bit thicker, which I think just lends to making it feel more hearty. I think all the veggies are coming through. I really like it. I can taste the bacon, and I think this is a great recipe.
Spicy. Ah. Yeah, I mean, the results are still the same. Not great, Not bad. Still too hot.
It's still very hot, but I like it, and I like how the veggies go together. But my favorite part is probably the bean. The bean is really good.
So really good, really fresh tasting and warm and healthy. Really like this minestrone soup. Yeah, thumbs up. Has, you could just do this vegetable only, but this is turkey broth and some bacon in there. So we have a little meat flavor in ours, but very good. Minestrone.
It's on your chin.
Doesn't like it as much as he liked that fish.
No, I don't.
I really like
Cause
it.
the fish.
I was thinking to myself, oh, I thought that minestrone had small pasta in it, but I'm definitely not missing the pasta at all. And that's probably just a different variation or a different soup altogether. I think the potatoes are nice. The zucchini I wasn't sure about. It was a pretty big quantity of zucchini, but everything just melted together really nicely. The cabbage and the kale, nothing really stands out, which I think is the point. Everything marries together really nicely. We barely just did some salt and pepper
Despite my
along
wishes.
with the
Really
stock that we made.
All right, well, that is minestrone soup. Any final thoughts?
No,
really good.
it's not that good.
The beans are the best.
Connor had 2 helpings.
I think it's really good. It is kind of all blended in to make a really good taste. It's just really good. And with the bread, it's also really good.
All right, if you have ever made this, let us know. Tell us if you've done anything different with it. We'd love to read your comments. Please like and subscribe. Until next time, everybody.
Bye.